Josh Mills remembers the night he almost died.
Honestly, just at that point I was tired. I was about 30 minutes away from picking up some heroin, and I planned on going in his house and not walking out.
For a year and a half, he hopped from boarded-up homes to abandoned houses, fueling a pain pill popping habit that had morphed into a heroin and meth addiction.
I had nothing else.
Today, Josh believes the cop who arrested him in an abandoned house on that November night in 2015 was a godsend.
With being arrested, the officer that arrested me, I feel like was sent there to arrest me for a reason. It's just, it's not a coincidence.
It saved your life.
Yeah, saved my life.
And so did this place, the Progress House on Indianapolis's Near East Side.
This place is for guys that are just beaten and broken.
The night he got out of jail, Josh took his sister's tough love advice and walked to a place he knew nothing about.
You don't come in here on a winning streak.
The Progress House has been around since 1961 and can accommodate up to 75 men who choose to focus on recovery from addiction.
People who are suffering and have no real clue many times how to go about this, how to get pointed in the right direction. There's a lot of people with active addiction who want to get better. They really don't like the life they're living, but they don't know how to go about it.
Dr. Timothy Kelly is an addictionologist for Community Health and on the board of directors at Progress House.
It houses you, feeds you, provides all costs, services, all inclusive, saves many lives, turns people around to productive, stable people.
The house is not a lockdown or a medical facility. The men who live here must pay a discounted rent, hold a job, do chores, and attend group meetings. And typically, they make an agreement to stay for at least 90 days.
You know, you have to learn coping skills, you have to become productive, you have to learn how to let people help you and give and take, and you help and encourage and support others.
For Josh, the motto here resonates with him.
Progress, not perfection.
It's a tough program, but those who stick with it say it's effective and life-changing.
As long as I was progressing in my recovery, that's all that mattered. I didn't need to be perfect.
The big thing you have to be is willing.
Dr. Kelly says Indiana is in the top third of states dealing with overdoses and opioid addiction and firmly believes there aren't enough recovery homes in the metro area.
The benefit of the structure, supervision, accountability, focus on recovery, immersion process is huge, and there's just not enough of it.
At this point, there are less than 20 such homes here in Indy.
I especially have a difficulty finding places for women with addiction. We have some excellent programs, but they often have a waiting list of like 2 months.
And we want our guys that are in the house to be in the meetings.
Josh has no desire to touch heroin again, he says.
I love the structure.
Had you had that in your life before?
No, not at all.
And now he's on staff at the Progress House.
After being a resident here and then making the transition to staff, see guys come in here just as broken as you were when you came in here, and watching them change it's a beautiful thing.
And still making progress himself.
Next for me is to work on getting my kids back in my life.
On Indianapolis's Near East Side, Marc Mullins, RTV6.
Part of the thing I got to do is go through the bottom of the house, check all the rooms, go through the top.